Hey, it's God's Comic Brad Stine, and I gotta ask you this. Should kids have to be tricked into eating healthy? Today you're going to be rewarded for watching through the whole episode. The treat? Getting a full 10 minutes of me. Come on in. Who in the heck came up with the idea of toys in cereal? This never made sense to me. Since when did kids need a bribe to buy Frosted Flakes? The answer is never. We are addicted to Fruit Loops and Cocoa Puffs and Lucky Charms. Come on! It's an entire box of sugar with some fun-shaped vitamin-fortified wheat pellets to mold the sugar into the illusion that this is somehow good for you. Fortified with 10 essential vitamins. Why would you have to add vitamins to any food source? Only one reason comes to mind: because there were no vitamins to begin with. They literally had to find space somewhere in the flake between the sugar to shove some vitamins just so that it doesn't kill you immediately. The vitamins keep you from going into diabetic shock from the sucrose overdose. Maybe the toy is there for first-timers that haven't been sucked in yet to the diabolical scheme of creating junkies. Truth is, though, it worked. When I was a kid, I always chose the cereal that had the coolest toy. And oh, by the way, there was no pour the cereal leisurely for a week until you eventually get to the bottom to claim your prize. Nope, you opened that cereal box and immediately dove your arm to the elbow, digging in that cereal, searching for the plastic prize that, after assembly, took about 30 seconds to break. We have a lot of people. Oh, and by the way, that's a new word I created, people, standing for people who are PC or politically correct. Anyways, it's shorthand. You'll get used to it. Got a lot of people complaining now about the terrible diets we have our kids on. We have entire PC-run cities that have eliminated colas in school in order to decide for them what they may and may not choose to imbibe. Listen, if your local government is so powerful, it can decide for you what you may consume. Where exactly do you think they're going to self-regulate their imposition into your private lives and choices? They're not. They're not. I'm surprised none of them have learned from the cereal lobby and instituted the idea of putting toys in tofu, right? In the middle, where you could first make some shapes out of it and have fun eating it. It already has the texture of Play-Doh. Why not create some molds that make tofu in the shape of pizza or hot dogs or ice cream or cereal, for that matter? Then tell the kids you can actually eat it, but at least it looks like food they would actually enjoy. Seriously, if toys as bribes ever made sense, it would have been to put them in foods that would take some coercion to get kids involved. Starting burying toys in the middle of a tossed salad. At least you're making an effort. Kids were already eating cereal, so clearly this was a ploy to keep them addicted. It's bad enough it's rotting your teeth and weakening your immune system, but it's still a battle between heroin and meth. Whoever wins, the kid loses. Of course, toys and cereal has been happening years before we got so sophisticated that we discovered everything we ate is bad for us. Before we ate cereal, bacon, and eggs was a staple breakfast for pioneer families. We've been eating chicken for thousands of years. Problem is, apparently chicken doesn't want to be eaten, so it runs away. Not in any kind of recognizable pattern, by the way, but always in some kind of schizophrenic, abstract pattern that would make Jackson Pollock dizzy. Seriously, they run around like a chicken with their head cut off. See what I did there? Anyways, catching chicken became too clumsy and sporadic, so we did the sensible humans are smarter than animals thing and started capturing and fencing the chickens in one place. This way, when we wanted a chicken, we could get ones. Suddenly, someone decided that was inhumane, that we need to let them run free. Range-free chicken is now the de rigueur style of chicken to eat. Yeah, our modern technology has taught us that we need to go back to running all over the place trying to catch chickens so as to make it more expensive and difficult to catch them. Also, it's crucial not to give them any medicine or antibiotics to keep them from getting sick. So even though we caught them on the open range, they have potentially picked up a myriad of chicken disease floating around that wouldn't have been an issue if we were allowed to coop them up in the first place. So, in the end, I think we need to be more aware when companies begin to market to the rest of us what we're supposed to eat as opposed to what we choose to eat. As far as toys and cereal goes, maybe we should have been more discerning a long time ago. Any product that needs a bribe to get you to indulge just might be unworthy of our patronage. I don't know. Food for thought. Guys, far be it from me to bribe you to subscribe to my channel, but for everybody that subscribes, you'll lose 5 pounds. Yeah, just go to Stine Has Issues on YouTube and subscribe, and you lose pounds. They just fall off. They melt off. You don't even have to work out or exercise. Or you can go to my Facebook fan page and like and share that too, and you'll lose 10, 15, 20 pounds. Obviously, I'm lying, but isn't that the fun of advertising? Make it up as you go because people are sheeple. Anyways, please subscribe, share, and let's see if we can build an army of PC-free folks who are battling PC-ple. Together, we'll change the world. Subscribe now.